Hello everyone, I'm Meteorologist Charlie Ironmonger. Thank you so much for joining me today for your noon news and weather update from the First Alert Desk. Now we want to again highlight the Amber Alert we mentioned at our last update. Want to give you again a full update of the story. Authorities believe that Iris Fargas is with Tyler Tootle, the man you're seeing on the right hand side of your screen. Now, Iris is approximately 2 feet 1 inches tall and weighs about 23 pounds. She has brown hair and brown eyes. She was wearing an orange Halloween shirt with a white ghost on the front, black tights with jack-o'-lanterns, lollipops, and worms on them. Now, Tootle is 26 years old, 6 feet tall, and weighs about 175 pounds. He has brown hair and blue eyes. He has several tattoos, acne scars, and scabs on his face. Authorities say the abduction happened on Hanner Road in Randolph. He is driving a black 2018 Honda Civic with the North Carolina tags JMS 6500. The vehicle has dark tinted windows. They say Tootle has ties to Sampson, Caswell, and Alamance counties. Again, you are encouraged to call the Randolph County Sheriff's Office if you know where Iris Fargas or Tyler Tootle are. You can reach them at 336-318-6778. That number there also at the bottom of your screen. Now we also want to turn to the hearing, the Senate hearing that again features the fired CDC director, Dr. Susan Menares. NBC's Ryan Nobles has more.
Today, the fired director of the nation's top public health agency set to share her story with Congress. Dr. Susan Menares, a Trump appointee, was ousted as director of the CDC by Health and Human Services Secretary Robert F. Kennedy Jr. in August, less than a month after she was confirmed.
I will ensure all recommendations are backed by publicly available gold standard science.
According to a copy of her prepared remarks obtained by NBC News, Menares will tell a Senate panel that she, quote, was fired for holding the line on scientific integrity, saying the HHS secretary told her he could not trust her, as the two clashed over his efforts to reshape the CDC's vaccine advisory panel. Menares adding, quote, I had refused to commit to approving vaccine recommendations without evidence, fire career officials without cause, or resign. I told the secretary that if he believed that he could not trust me, he could fire me. Kennedy, a longtime skeptic of vaccines, offered a different account earlier this month.
You tell the head of the CDC that if she refused to sign off on your changes to the childhood vaccine schedule, that she had to resign?
No, I told her that she had to resign because I asked her, are you a trustworthy person? And she said no.
All this ahead of tomorrow's meeting of the CDC's Vaccine Advisory Committee, after the agency said the COVID vaccine is only needed for older and high-risk Americans, prompting more than a dozen states to go around the CDC, the turmoil leading to new uncertainty for doctors and patients.
And again, that was Ryan Nobles reporting. We now turn to your weather forecast. We have a few light rain showers back towards I-95, but the rain today largely not going to make it east of I-95. Let's take a look at where the area of low pressure that's causing the cloud cover and the slight opportunity for a few rain showers, where it is currently right now spinning off the coast of Virginia. Now, of course, because it's broad, we are again seeing some cloud cover still extending down over eastern North Carolina from that area of low pressure. Let's zoom it in a little bit closer, though, and you can see that not all of the east is covered up in the clouds. Many areas across the Crystal Coast, again, are seeing partly to mostly sunny skies. This will be a pattern that holds as we head through the rest of today, but we see a little bit more sun coming in tomorrow. Now, there are, again, some light rain showers right now moving their way across portions of Wayne County. It does look like even areas around Minnesota Beach and Pamlico County actually experiencing maybe a few light raindrops. Not a lot there, but there is certainly some rain in the area. Really, really light stuff, though. Not anticipating much coming down today. I can't say it's going to be completely dry, but it will be mostly dry. Right now, air temperatures in the upper 60s to low 70s. However, those of you experiencing a little bit more sunshine are seeing your air temperatures rise a little bit faster, specifically talking about Duplin and Onslow counties. Kenansville, 75 degrees, 76 in Jacksonville. Nearby, we've got 70 in Goldsboro, Greenville, and Washington, 67 in Rocky Mount, Williamston, and Plymouth, along with Swan Quarter, 66 in Elizabeth City, 67 as well in Hatteras. So there's certainly, again, some areas that are getting a little toasty, others that are still kind of hanging out with cooler than average air temperatures. Everybody's going to be warming up, though, over the next several days. As we get more sunshine into the east, we will see our air temperatures climb and do so relatively quickly, possibly getting back in the mid to upper 80s by the time we reach Friday. Now for tomorrow, that means we'll likely see air temperatures rise into the low 80s, whereas today anticipate the low to mid 70s. Mid 70s for those of you, possibly even upper 70s for those of you watching closer to the Crystal Coast. But again, I think most of us will average around 75, 74, 73 degrees, around that mark for today. Now, the area of high pressure you're seeing on your screen will continue to inch its way closer to eastern North Carolina, increasing the amount of sunshine present over the area. We'll see that hold all the way through Saturday, and that will leave us with, again, a very sunny and warm start to the upcoming weekend. Let's talk about the newest addition to the Atlantic Basin. That is Tropical Storm Gabrielle. Right now, maximum sustained winds of 35 miles an hour come with gusts of 60 miles an hour. Pressure holding at 1,006 millibars, moving northwest at 22 miles an hour. This is a system that the Hurricane Center is projecting to become a hurricane by the time we get to Sunday at 9 a.m. But the track of this system, again, while pointed in eastern North Carolina's general direction, it is encouraging to see that this system, again, right now is heading towards Bermuda, or may even stay off to the east of Bermuda, which again would save us from any sort of the major impacts that Gabrielle could possibly bring. Again, right now, the odds of this thing directly impacting eastern North Carolina fairly low. Now, will we see an increased risk of rip current threats and increased surf along our beaches as we head really into the start of next week? Absolutely, absolutely. But right now, again, we're phasing out of beach season, so the danger there isn't quite as high as our beaches are a little bit less populated this time of year. Of course, everyone who's already at the beach and maybe is planning on heading to the coast coming up start of next week, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, understand again that maybe getting in the water probably not the best idea. 76 degrees today, 82 coming up for tomorrow, 87 on Friday, 86 on Saturday. Plenty of sunshine over your Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Sunday, rain showers will return to the area, cooling us down a little bit, going from 86 degrees on Saturday to 81 on Sunday. But we'll really see the cooler air take hold again on Monday, as highs will struggle to make it out of the 70s. Well, that's all we have time for today's noon news and weather update from the First Alert Desk. I want to thank you all so much for joining me. We'll be back with more news and weather coming up at the top of the hour. Until then, I hope you all have a wonderful day.
This hour of the WITN First Alert Desk is sponsored by Supreme Choice.